There's an award-winning chendol place here.
They kind of like advertised it as Pasir Ris, and I was like, those mountains aren't in Pasir Ris. We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust. Hello everybody, welcome. It's nice to see you. Today we are just walking through the entrance of, well, the temporary entrance of the Pasir Ris Mall, the brand new Pasir Ris Mall.
Yeah, there's still a lot of construction going on here, but they've put really nice boards up that are all lit up, enticing you in. There's a few places already open. There's a bakery, there's a Guzman if you're into tacos. This place, I'm not sure what it is, but the food looks good there. As always, we are going to be eating here as well, and
Very
just seeing
hungry.
what's around this area and this shopping mall.
Let's go!
There's still a few shops here not quite open yet. The whole shopping mall was actually supposed to be opening in a couple of years' time, but it's open now. So there's a few places that still say coming soon. There's a couple of opticians that we passed by, lots of bakeries, which is really nice. Someone was like, oh, I can smell paint, and you can, but we're outside a bakery, and that smells a lot better. There's a Liwi & Brothers, which is probably one of our top nasi lemak places. We're going to head upstairs though and find somewhere that we can sit in and eat some lunch.
We've actually come downstairs. Milo saw the golden arches of McDonald's and thought maybe there'll be food down here. We're not having McDonald's. But we came downstairs and this is like B1 I think, and there's a lot of food places around, which is good, so we're exploring that. Millie made the funny point, which is that so far all of the shops that she's seen are also in Nex in Serangoon, but hopefully we'll find some stuff that is also unique about this place too.
Can we please get one roasted pork noodle?
At first when we came in here, I didn't think there was that many stalls, and although I guess there isn't actually what they sell inside the stalls, they've got a lot in there. So like we've got what we affectionately call the point, there's zichapes, they've got loads of things in there. Jonty and I have gone for clay pot rice and a dried bakute. We've never tried the dried one before, so I thought, why not? But they do loads of dishes in there as well. So loads and loads of food choices in here. Even more food choices around, as always. Like, you got to eat, and food is a huge part of culture here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying dried bakute for the first time.
Just going too quickly. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about eating this clay pot stuff. Clay pot is like one of my favourite things to eat. Back when we were living in the UK, it was one of my favourite things to cook, and we love just exploring with all the different flavours and trying our best to get as close to a good clay pot rice as we could. I'm particularly excited about trying the dried bakute. I don't think we've ever had dried bakute before, but it looks really, really good. As you know, we're at a Malaysia Bole right now, and just last week, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but you should, Milo and I were in Malaysia, in eastern Malaysia over in Borneo, and we tried a wild boar that was barbecued, and it was insane. It was so good, like I'm thinking about going back just to have that. But I'm really looking forward to tucking into this as well. Yummy. I love the crispy bits of the rice, and I gotta dig it out at the bottom and it's all stuck to the edge and it's slightly burnt and it's chewy and it's amazing. It's always a white t-shirt when it's something sticky and stainable. Here we go. there was some sort of deal going on between Namki and the coffee place where you get a coffee for like $1.25 or something like that. And this is the coffee. Millie said that they made it with heaps of condensed milk, they put it in a blender and they top stuff up. Oh, it's really nice. The top is like creamy. It's got a really different flavour to like the local coffee. It's got a much softer but really, really warm and full undertone that feels almost chocolatey, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to enjoy that, but I don't know what it is. I don't know whether this is a specific Malaysian coffee. Those of you who know, please do drop a little comment below so we can check it out and find out what this is and find out what I've drank, but it's nice. I like it.
I really like chendol, and there's an award-winning chendol place here, so I'm gonna go see it. This is my favourite chendol I've had so far, being in Singapore, and I really like it. They put in a lot of gula melaka.
Well, that became a much longer but very relaxing lunchtime than we expected. We're all in holiday mode, so that's probably the reason why. Let's go check out the rest of the mall. I know Millie mentioned it a little bit earlier how a lot of the shops here seem like they're just like the ones at another mall, but I've noticed that in Singapore, wherever we go, whatever mall, and I think it's accentuated by the fact that there are malls everywhere, but there seems to be the same things in every single mall. And even when they're brand new ones like this one, there's not as many of the independent brand new stalls that you've never heard of before. But I wonder whether that's because it is just much safer for the mall owners to be able to make sure that they've got the tried and tested places that are ready to open and just make it work. And I guess they don't want to take as much of a risk. But it does become a little bit samey, and I'm hoping that as we walk around here, I mean, we're only on one floor here, we're on basement 1. Hopefully we'll be able to see a lot more of the independent or new stalls, or ones that we're at least less familiar with.
I tried the spiciest one, but it wasn't that spicy. I think it could be more spicy, so it burns your mouth.
I've stumbled upon a stall that sells matcha green tea. It's called Kong Kong Matcha, which is amazing. I have been talking to Millie for a long time about wanting to get some matcha, and I've got into a conversation with the owner, who's just a very, very nice man. Well, that was a successful matcha shopping for me. The owner, Vince, is just really, really nice. They're going to be at Takashimaya outside cold storage over the month of July, so if you get the opportunity, head down, check it out if you're interested in getting into matcha. I really loved having the conversation with Vince and learned a lot about green tea and matcha, and of course came away with some products. So I'm not one to just buy stuff like that, so I'm really, really glad to be able to help out and to be able to enjoy this new lifestyle. I'm a matcha person now. I'm going to change my Instagram thing, you know, Jonty Tan, matcha drinker. It's all good.
Down in basement 2, there's also a canteen by Kopitiam that has all the usual things on offer as well. And as we've been going around, yeah, there's more things that are going to be opening up soon. So I think it's definitely worth coming down now anyway. And then over the next few months, there's going to be even more here, which is great. Like Jonty said, there are a lot of similarities in places, but there's a few other new things I've spotted down here as well, which is good. And then it's got all the other local things you need, like pharmacies and stuff. So if you're living in this area, you've kind of got everything under one roof, which is great. Every time we pass a green party, the kids like to come in and just have a look at stuff. Like there's always things in here, and they're always like, they're quite cute, lots of the things in Green Party, but they always like to come and see just what's in here, even though all of them are pretty much the same, but we always end up in them looking around for a good while.
I found a store that I haven't really seen before, Home 360, and Millie's got to pop in because she killed the toaster somehow, I'm not really sure how, but it's dead. And we are looking for some extension lead plug things to be able to help Milo out because he has graduated from elementary school, woohoo, and is going into middle school, which means he's going to be needing to do a lot more homework. So we're going to get him some plugs where he can plug in his laptop and do some work in his bedroom in the next couple of months. So we're going to look for that too.
Oh, that's what it's for.
Oh!
We have a toaster at home, but there's a lever that when you push it down, we don't know what it does. But like these two metal bars pop up, but now we know what it does because it says on the box here.
Okay, so we've done basement 1 and basement 2, and what's been really nice is to be able to see that there is a huge amount of variety when it comes to food options. You've got Malaysia Boleh on B1, there's a Taste of Indonesia on B2, there's all the fast food places that you could want, there's a Lanu, there's all sorts of different things as well. So if you're very hungry and would like variety, you can just keep coming back here and getting that. I have loved the little stalls in the middle, obviously, I've been talking about that already, and there are a lot of different like little places that you always get in all the other ones, all the other malls across the country, but maybe lots of smaller different versions, would you say?
Yeah.
I've noticed that they look a bit smaller here, but there's more options, which is great. We haven't even been to level 1 or 2 or however many it goes up to, and we're going to go check that out now. I forgot we started the whole episode on level 1, so we're going to head up to level 2 and show you what we can find there. There's a tiny little decathlon here. We actually saw the adverts for it. They're advertising far and wide for it with an image of someone in the mountains, which I thought was amazing because they kind of like advertised it as Pasir Ris, and I was like, those mountains aren't in Pasir Ris. Anyway, it's a smaller decathlon here, but you can buy online and collect from here, which is great, really, really helpful for all the people who live out this way who don't want to travel to Punggol North Shore, which isn't too far away either, actually. But it's great. We're going to continue looking up here on level 2 and show you around.
Yeah, it's really breezy up here. Like I can
good
feel the wind blowing.
I think it's aircon.
I think it's the aircon, but it feels a lot cooler up here. And now I realise that I felt warm downstairs. Okay.
Oh.
On the face of me.
Huh?
This restaurant, it allows dogs in it. It's pet friendly, and also you can have pet parties and also lots of different parties in it. And it's gonna be opening, here very, very soon. So hopefully, when next time we get to look after Tiny, the dog that we sometimes sit when the owners are away, we will bring her here.
Tim Hortons are coming here as well, which is really interesting. I've noticed Tim Hortons have managed to break the Singapore market, although it's weird because all the people I've spoken to, particularly those who are Canadians or have lived in Canada, have talked about how they're not really doing the Tim Horton thing very well over here. To be honest, I don't know what the Tim Horton thing is, but well, there's going to be one here. So if you're into it and you think it's a great place to go and check out, here is one for you. As Millie said earlier, there's one at Next as well, so see how you go.
Turtle, like Green Party, have loads of things in the kids want to touch. My mum calls them an itchy finger shop, like you want to touch absolutely everything. Junty's walked off and abandoned us in Turtle. I don't know where he's gone. I found Junty in his natural habitat in front of the coffee place, so I think we're heading over there now.
I know I was talking about franchises just now and how you get the same things everywhere, but this is a franchise I'm really excited about and can definitely get behind. Coffee Fellas is a local coffee shop. It's like local coffee made cool, and I love the fact that they franchise and that they're here. This place looks really, really nice, very exciting. If I haven't just had a coffee downstairs, I'll be buying one here. I've only had takeaway from here from my good friend Garrett, who is now living back in Australia. but I'm really, really pleased that they're here and they're doing well. So if you're out here, come and get a copy from Coffee Fellas. And if you're new to Singapore or you don't know how to order local coffee, they've even got a board up that shows you how to do that. So you can get used to it here, which is awesome. I'm really, really pleased with them. Congrats, and yeah, come down, check it out. So earlier on I saw a big billboard poster there advertising this place as in the whole mall as a place for creativity. And I kind of understood what they meant by the fashion and the design and the food, or the gourmet, I think they used the word. But I couldn't really get the whole creativity thing until we come here to the second floor, where there is a whole place where there's going to have a place for art, for STEM, for all sorts of science and technology for the kids to be able to engage with it, which I think is absolutely brilliant. This floor is surrounded by a time zone and another play area that's being developed at the moment. So parents, you could probably even just drop your kids or your tweens or your preteens off here to be able to enjoy this area, to be able to get some education, to be able to have some fun with art and get creative while you do your shopping or eat some food. Great idea. I forget how expensive those things are. They were probably that expensive when I was a kid too, but that's okay. Kids had fun, which is the main thing. We pranged about $9 in a very short space of time on a couple of games, but it's all good. We're going to go and explore what is left of level 2 here at Pasir Ris Mall. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I hope you're thinking about what you might be able to come down and enjoy and check out yourself too. They just spotted the playground, so they just legged it. So we're going to go and walk casually behind and sit in the shade while they go crazy for a little bit and use up their energy.
This area up here isn't quite finished either yet, but they've got restaurants with outdoor seating, which is great if you're a family. I was talking with another mum this week. She was saying that because she's got a 4-year-old, she likes to find places where they can sit and eat if they're meeting with friends, and then the kids can go off and play. So this is perfect. They've got lots of greenery planted. So again, I imagine over time this is going to look even nicer. It's quite cool up here, which is really nice because lots of it is shaded by the building behind.
It's been a really nice day just checking out this mall actually. I know I was saying how a lot of it is kind of same as every other mall in the whole country, but there are definitely unique features, which is nice.
Yeah, the mall itself, like the building, I think is really lovely. It's bright, it's airy, it's
true.
cooling, which is nice. There's lots of space in there, so I think like in terms of as the crowds come and as there's more and more things coming up as we've shared, like I think it won't feel like too busy still because of the amount of space to cope with the people that will be coming, which is really nice.
Yeah, and there's a lot of options. Like if you're going to come here and just kind of spend the day, there's a lot of things that you can choose, except for clothing stores.
Yeah, not a lot of clothing stores. There's a Uniqlo that's opening and a few other little ones, but there's not in terms of, I would say, like clothing retail. This isn't the shopping mall for that. So.
I wondered if it was because everything clothing related is at White Sands, which is literally next door. But we just looked at we scrolled through that, and it turns out there's not really anything there other than a Giordano as well. So maybe people in Pasir Ris don't wear clothes.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. The people we've seen here are definitely fully clothed. But where do you buy your clothes from?
Let us know, Pasir Ris people.
Let us know.
Where do you buy your clothes from? It's definitely not here or next door, unless you're just sponsored by Giordano and soon to be Uniqlo. Yeah, hopefully you have found our video interesting and fun, informative.
There's also, which we haven't spotted here, but it's in there. There's lots of like enrichment places, there's a gym, there's also nurseries here, and I noticed for parent and babies they have got really lovely parent and baby feeding changing rooms here.
Oh, that's nice.
Really nice. So I find, like when we came, I remember when Milo was little, when we came nearly 11 years ago, 10 years ago with him as a baby, like sometimes finding someone to change him and feed him was quite tricky, but more and more places now are having, even in hawker centres, you're finding nice changing stations. So yeah, it's really family orientated, which we love. It's great.
Lots of food options, which is also
great.
I
did read online, someone said this is food paradise.
Yeah.
For here. Yeah, if you've been here, let us know what you like about it. I think we'd like to know what you enjoy about it, but yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for something different, just to come and mosey around.
It's so close to the MRT station. I mean, we're actually looking at the MRT station behind you right now, so yeah, it's very, very easy, very, very accessible.
It is.
Anyway,
yep,
that's good.
I'd like to come back in maybe 6 months' time. and just see what else has changed.
Okay.
I think that'd be nice.
See you there. As always, please like and subscribe. We love it when you subscribe. We're close to 11,000 subscribers. It'd be great to be able to have you guys on the journey. And we will catch you next time. We've got some really fun content coming up over the next few weeks, and we can't wait to share it all with you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
See you soon.